peace was good. Welcome to the install my CD collection. This is part 35. Yesterday and today I went on the CD haul, went digging. These are all FYE purchases, you know what I mean? Just got some bangs, some gems, you know what I mean? Without further ado, I'll show you guys the CDs that I got from the haul, alright? Alkaholiks' second album, Bigger Than Death, released in 1987, the year that I was born. Everybody knows what LL Cool J is. For more info, go back to my Phenomenon review that I did on his album, and I talked more deeply into his biography. But anyways, getting back to this, this is the second album. Singles I was known for: I'm Bad, Go Cut Creator Go, and I Need Love. I Need Love being like the biggest single of the album. Just trying to get all of his albums, you know what I mean? I didn't really care for his newer albums, like, Go. I mean, Go was alright, had a couple bangers, but I wasn't too crazy about that. And you know how I felt about Phenomenon, excuse me. Productions done by the LA Posse, aka, the production team that DJ Pooh, Ice Cube's DJ and producer that he used to mess with, is in, he did most of the production on this album. So yeah, so it definitely had like that old school West Coast vibe to it, you know what I mean? But it's still New York, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain, but yeah, Bigger Than Death, released in 1987, his second album by LL Cool J. Then we got Power by Ice-T, released in 1988. This is his second album. Ice-T, one of the originators of gangster rap. Even though people say he's a pioneer, I feel like there was other people before him that started it. You have people like Schoolie D, Just Ice, people like that. I feel like doesn't really get the props as far as like being pioneers of gangster rap, or at least being one of the pioneers. But anyways, getting back to this album, released in 1988. Singles I was known for as I'm Your Pusher, and I believe High Rolls was a single too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Ice-T, on this album, he's like on that real pimp shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, Power, this is very famous. This is a famous, very iconic album cover. This is the girl, Darlene Ortiz. This was his girl at the time, yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, she did an interview a couple years back, and she talks about this album. But yeah, and then I think she did like a revisit where like she posed like at the same time, but like a more updated version. I could be wrong about that. I read an article. It's pretty dope though. But yeah, this Ice-T Power, released in 1988. Give me 1 second. Not bad. With the red stripe them, yeah. Good. Alright. Yeah, okay. The Alkaholiks, 21 and over, released in 1993. Alkaholiks, a group from LA, California. Yeah, 21 and over. Madlib, if you guys are familiar with Madlib, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Madlib is. He kind of got his start with these guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, he kind of got his start with these guys. I could be wrong. I think they're from Oxnard, California, where Madlib is from. So I could be wrong about the LA part, but yeah, Alkaholiks group, dope West Coast group, very underrated in my opinion. Exhibit also got to start with these guys too, and singles off this album are, what are the singles? Liquid was a single, Make Room, and Mary Jane was a single as well. I think those are the only 3 singles off this album. Very, very dope album. The Alkaholiks, they kind of remind me of the Beatnuts. To me, they always been like the Beatnuts, the West Coast version of the Beatnuts. I mean, that's the best way to put it. You know what I mean? Because they talk about drinking, you know, they talk about partying, drinking, and all that shit. Same thing with Beatnuts. You know, they talk about drinking, partying, fucking chicks and shit like that. Same concept with the West Coast. Excuse me. Same thing with the Beatnuts. In fact, speaking of them two, Beatnuts and the Alkaholiks supposed to make a collab album, and they did come out with a video. They're known as Lick Nuts. Pause. But yeah, they're supposed to come out with an album. It's been in talks, but I don't know when it's supposed to come out. That shit needs to come out soon because, man, that shit, I mean, that's just gonna be fucking sick. But yeah, the Alkaholiks 21 and Over, released in 1993. I ordered their Coast to Coast album that came out back in 95, their second album, which I'll be doing a review as well. Just waiting for that shit to come out in the mail. So stay tuned for that, you know what I mean? But Alkaholiks 21 Over, released in 1993. Then we got Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, Back Up Off Me. Yeah, Back Up Off Me, released in 1994. You guys know Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, you know, are known for their, you know, Your MTV Rap Show and with Fat Five Freddy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they actually came out with an album. The only single off this album, I believe, is the self-titled track. The self-titled track, and I think For the Love of You as well was a single as well. I mean, this is not a bad album. It got some pretty decent tracks in here. It's kind of cheesy in a sense, but not that. It's cheesy, but it's like fun. It's not to be taken serious. But yeah, got some dope beats. Eric Sermon, Mobb does his thing. Mark 45 King, you know, people like that. What the fuck is this shit? Fuck that. That bullshit, that fucking booty bounce bullshit. Fuck out of here. Anyways, getting back to this shit. Got some production by Eric Sermon, Mobb, 45 King, or Mark 45 King. They do some stuff too. Franklin Grant, you know, oh shit, Ty 5 or Tyrone 5. Damn. He co-produced something there? That's dope. It's like a fun album, you know what I mean? It's nothing to be taken serious. If you could find it, definitely pick it up. This is actually out of print, and I got it for I think like $4.99 or $2.99. I forgot how much, but I was let me pick this up. I couldn't pass this up. Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, Back Up Off Me, released in 1994. Now you guys gonna laugh at me for this purchase, but don't sleep on it. This shit got some bangers. The Street Fighter soundtrack, released in 1994. You guys are probably, yo, what the fuck is this nigga having with this shit? But this is actually a dope album. It has some dope cuts. The majority of songs are hip hop songs, so that's what's the good thing about it. The movie sucks. I actually seen that shit in theaters back in '94. You know, as a young kid, you know, I was like, yo, this shit is hot. But then you watch it back in retrospect, it's fucking horrible. But there's actually videos from this album, like, you know, singles off this album. I believe Pandemonium by The Far Side was a single. What else? Pandemonium by Farside. There's a video for it. It's pretty dope, and I believe it's the only single off the album and the video too. Got Ice Cube's on the album. Ahmad, back in the day, that Ahmad, Razzcast and Saphir. Razzcast and Saphir, I mean, both dope MCs. Nas, Paris, Farside. Paris, his sleeping with the Enemy album, woo, dope. I actually have the album. I need to get his first album, The Devil Made Me Do It. Definitely need to get my hands on that. Riley Rowe, I don't know who that is. The Bums, the BUMS. Yeah, they're very dope West Coast group. Alkaholiks, Life As. In fact, that song Life As is actually featured on his Mr. Smith album as well. Do You Have What It Takes by Craig Mack. Dope song. That song could have definitely been on Project Funk the World. Help Getting Me, Another Level. Countless other people. But yeah, very, very dope. Dope hip hop tracks. So if you see this in stores, you like 90s hip hop, the majority of the MCs are West Coast MCs, but then you got some East Coast MCs like, you know, Craig Mack, Nas, Public Enemies in this shit too as well. Yeah, very, very, very dope. I highly recommend it if you can find it. It's out of print. I got it for like, I think like 99 cents or $1.99. But I was like, yo, let me pick it up. Man. I mean, Street Fighter, the soundtrack released in '94. Then, to me, out of this purchase, this album to me is the creme de la creme out of the whole batch that I got. And it is, I've been looking for this album for years, and I'm so fucking happy that I got it, that I found it. And I got it for $4.99. This album, it goes for at least $30 online, you know what I mean? But finally glad to have it in my collection. And this album is Teflon's My Will, released in 1997. Teflon, he's an MC from Brownsville, Brooklyn. He's known for his affiliation with M.O.P. You know, he was featured on, you know, I did on their second album, Firing Squad. Yeah, Teflon, fucking dope. If you guys like M.O.P., you'll definitely enjoy this nigga's music, man. Yeah, singles off this album are, what are singles? Get Mine was a single, and I believe that's it. I believe that was the only single of the album. And Game of Life was a single, but there's no video for that. Get Mine, there's a video for that. Teflon to me is what Big Noise is to Mobb Deep. Like, you know, I feel like, you know how Big Noise is kind of like the third unofficial member of Mobb Deep, but he's like more of an affiliate to Mobb Deep. Same concept with Teflon. I felt like he's always been like the third member of Mobb Deep, but you know, an unofficial member of, I mean not Mobb Deep, excuse me, M.O.P. But yeah, very, very dope. Unfortunately, this is the only album he ever came out with. He came out with a mixtape back in 2006. I think it was posted by Big Mike. I could be wrong about that. And there was rumors he was supposed to come out with a collaborative album with Primo, DJ Premier. It was called Contraband, but that never came to fruition. And that's just kind of like, oh, like, are you fucking serious? Because Primo, he's known to do that. Like, he'll say, like, he'll work with an album with a certain artist, like a collab on with certain artists, and these just never come to fruition. And that's because, you know, like, he's always busy with other shit, you know what I mean? So, and from what I understand, from what I heard, Teflon, he's like a personal trainer right now, so he's not really doing music anymore, which is, I guess, good and bad. It's good, you know, because, you know, you're trying to keep healthy, you know, you inspiring people to stay healthy and shit like that. But it would be nice to hear some music from him. But yeah, Teflon, My World, released in 1997. Glad to own it. If you can find this album, definitely pick it up. See how much time I got left. I got enough time. Then we got Tribe Called Quest's fifth and last album, The Love Movement, released in 1998. You guys should know what Tribe Called Quest is. I'm not gonna get into the biography. This is the last time they've ever put out together. They're like, you know, just full length, just like fully new material. You know what I mean? That's not including like the compilation albums they came out with. Excuse me. Singles album is known for its Find a Way, and which they have a video for, and Like It Like That, which there's no video for it, but it is a single of the album. People have like mixed reviews of this album. Some people like it, some people hate it, you know, because of the production and the direction they were going for. But yeah, you wanna know how I think about the album? Stay tuned for a review, alright? But this is The Love Movement by Tribe Called Quest, released in 1998. Then we got Degree, Bush Baby, released in 1998. This is a dancehall, album. Degree, very, 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 very big in Jamaica back in the 90s. I think he still makes music. I'm not sure about that. Kind of fell off on the dancehall scene. I mean, because me personally, like, I like dancehall, but I like dancehall from like the 90s to like to early 2000s. Like, I would say like maybe like 2002, maybe 2003. That's pushing it a little bit, but me, I prefer the 90s and some and of course the 80s dancehall. Like Super Cat, Tenor Saw, you know, Yellow Man, even though people consider that more like roots, but I kind of consider that more dancehall in a sense, you know what I mean? But early dancehall, But anyways, Degree, known for singles, Traffic Blocking and Boom Boom, very, very dope, very, very dope. If you like 90s dancehall, reggae, dancehall, then you'll definitely enjoy this joint right here. I got it for like $6.90, like I think $5 or $6.99. I was like, let me pick it up because like I'm trying to get more dancehall albums from the 90s. So yeah, very, very dope. Degree, Bush Baby, released in 1998. Then we got EPMD's. This is their 6th album, I want to say. Yeah, because Strictly Business, Unfinished Business, Business as Usual, Business Never Personal, Back in Business, and yeah, this album. So this will be the 6th album. This is released in 1999. Everybody knows who EPMD is. Group from Brentwood, Long Island, which is like in Suffolk County. Known for putting out groups like the Hit Squad. Then EPMD, they broke up. And then, PMD stuck with the Hit Squad while Eric Sermon came with the Def Squad. And, you had cats like Redman, Keith Murray, K Solo, Das Effects, Knuckleheads, Top Quality, a whole bunch of other people. They came back. I did a review on their 5th album, Back in Business. Definitely check out my channel. It's in there somewhere. I forgot what number it is, but I do have it. Definitely check it out. But anyways, getting back to this album, the only singles off this album is Symphony 2000, which they have a video for. It's featuring Redman, Method Man, and Lady Luck. Lady Luck is the MC from I think she's from Jersey, who's affiliated with Redman. I don't know too much about her. I mean, I remember her from. My introduction to Lady Luck was from like Redman's Malpractice album, because I believe she was on that album as well. But yeah, EPMD, Out of Business, released in 1999. Excuse me. Then we got Third World Cop, the soundtrack, released in 1990. No, excuse me, released in 2000. Excuse me. Yeah, another dope dancehall soundtrack. Like I said, like if you like late 90s, early 2000s dancehall, you'll definitely enjoy this album. You got cats like Beanie Man, Red Dragon, Innocent Crew. Innocent Crew was really big back in the late 90s. Especially like around the Strictly the Best era. You know what I mean? The Marley Brothers, Lady G. Lady G, I think is Lady Saw. Buccaneer, well, she sound like Lady Saw. Buccaneer, Luciano, cats like that, Sly and Robbie. You guys should know who Sly and Robbie is. If you're the dancehall reggae, you should definitely know who Sly and Robbie is. If you don't know, shame on you. But yeah, very dope, and dope movie too. Third World Cop, released in 2000 soundtrack. Then we got Tragic Khadafi's 3rd album, Against All Odds, released in 2001. Yeah, this is the reason I say it's 3rd album because it's his 1st album under Tragic Khadafi, because when he first came out, he was known as Intelligent Hoodlum. Came out albums like Intelligent Hoodlum and then Saga of a Hoodlum, which I did order on eBay, which should be coming in the mail sometime next week, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. The singles off this album are Bing Monsters and Blood Type. And around this time, he was going after he had beef with Noriega because, excuse me, because around that time, you know, really it started like around back in the late 90s, like 98, 99. This like right after the whole War Report album, you know, because at that time like Noriega and Tragedy, they were kind of going at it, you know, because Tragedy felt like you know, Noriega's kind of bit his style and shit like that, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, yeah, glad to own this album. Trying to get more of his albums, but yeah, Tragic Khadafi releasing Against All Odds, released in 2001. Then we got Havoc's second solo album, Hidden Files, released in 2009. Everybody knows who Havoc is. You should know who Havoc is. One half of Mobb Deep, the producer of the group, also the MC as well, also an MC too. Yeah, from what I understand with this album was pretty much like unreleased songs that he had in the stash, and he just made up a whole album of, you know, those songs. You know what I mean? Singles off this album are, I think, Walk With Me and what's the song? If it's in here, Heart of the Grind. There's a video for that song, Heart of the Grind. But yeah, Havoc, Hidden Files, released in 2009. Then I got the Godfathers, Coogee Rap, and Necro, Once Upon a Crime, released in 2013, last year. Finally got my hands on this album. Yeah, very, very dope album, you know what I mean? Highly anticipated, you know, definitely lived up the hype and stuff like that. Expect a review on this album. The only single off this album is Heart Attack, which is track 17. Yeah, there's a video for that too as well. But yeah, expect a review on these albums, on this album. This is the Godfathers, Coogee Rap, Necro, Once Upon a Crime. Alright. Then last but not least is Mobb Deep's newest album, their 8th album. The infamous Mobb Deep, released in 2014. It came out back in Tuesday. So that was what day was that? I think that was the first or the second, whatever. But yeah, got my hands on this shit. I had to support, you know what I mean? Everybody knows how big of a Mobb Deep fan I am. Even regardless of, you know, the missing turns that the I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. It comes with 2 discs. It's a 2-disc album. The first disc is a brand new album, all new songs, all that shit. So far there's only 2 singles off the album, which I'm taking off here. Dope video, by the way. Definitely check that out. And Say Something, very dope song as well. I can see that being as a single too. And the second disc are you know, unreleased songs, like songs that were taken off the infamous album. So it's like songs from that era that never made it to the album, you know, due to like sample clearances and maybe songs that didn't really fit the album, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, if you're a big Mobb Deep fan, I highly recommend picking this album up. Alright? And that's it, people. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace.